Hi everyone, DJ here. Welcome to showing all the hats I got in Lego Worlds Part 9. Over the last part of showing all the hats I got in Lego Worlds, I have shown was the King, the Kai, well I should say King's hat, Kai's hat, Jester hat, Jay's hat, Angela Girl hat, and the Hero Knight hat. If you hadn't shown the last part of showing all the hats I got in Lego Worlds, maybe go check that part before this one. But today hat I'm showing is the Gargoyles hat, the Forest Man hat, the Fisherman hat, the Firefighter hat, the Feather hat, and the Farmer Bear hat. So these are the hats I'm showing today and showing the hats I got in Lego Worlds. So I wait no time as always. Let's get into this. And also guys, by the way, I usually be saying that before I start showing this, maybe go check that poll out for this one. Pretty much is Amazon Golf Fair polls are pretty much finished. So there will be an upcoming poll around late Friday at the beginning of May 1st. So I actually can't wait, by the way, because most of all there can be ones I can pretty much basically do one for game, do one for anime, basically all of that, by the way. But for right now, I don't have anything for right now for mostly like just right now. So when I come up with a poll, I'll probably maybe tell y'all somewhere around tomorrow. But for right now, let me go ahead and pretty much show all the hats I got in Lego Worlds. So let's start with the Gargoyle hat. This one is pretty much cool. This is from Lego Nexo Knights. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie, the Gargoyle hat is pretty much cool. I mean, it looked like a whole tie, like a battle golem hat, which is pretty much nice to see. Also, I'm seeing a polar bear attacking a husky. Interesting. Hope the bear did not kill the husky. And it looks pretty much nice. I wouldn't say it's probably the best hat looking on my character, but it is a pretty much cool hat though. I really do like this hat. It's probably one of the most very interesting hats for the Lego Nexo Knights characters, or should I say mostly on me. So Gargoyle hat, I'll get this one probably about 8 out of 10. It's like 8 out of 10, so 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is the Forest Man, or I like to call it Robin Hood. This one is pretty much a cool hat, by the way. I always like kind of like Robin Hood's look, by the way, because he's just like an arrow man, just like like Green Arrow, or basically any type of like arrow character from most like shows or games, or I guess you can pretty much say in anime, I guess. But this one is pretty much cool. I do like how they remember of like an actual Robin Hood hat, and it doesn't really kind of fit the vibe of my character, but it does look cool on me though. I can literally turn myself into literally Robin Hood, which I can pretty much see that. So this is like probably one of the most very interesting hats pretty much for literally in regular worlds. Sorry, in Lego Worlds. But also I do love the red feather as well, which is pretty much nice touch as well. So Forest Man, or I like to call it Robin Hood, this is literally an easy 10 out of 10. Literally a 10 out of 10. I mean, who hates Robin Hood? Like, come on, Robin Hood was like literally the OGs, like pretty much the OGs. Most of I watched, over years ago when I was a kid. So 10 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is the Fisherman. Now the Fisherman is pretty much it's an okay one. Not mostly the best one I pretty much, have, seen, because most of all the Fisherman is just like the robber stubble hat. I mean, if you really like something like mostly from like a fisherman, I don't think a fisherman would really wear some type of like a robber hat. Well, like kind of like if you're going fishing, they probably wear like a fishing hat, like kind of like one of those like farmer hats, or I don't know if I should say cowboy hats, I guess. Like this one right here looks like a robber's hat again, except it's covered with blue. So this one's not really a good hat for the fisherman at all. I don't really see the fisherman or any like fisher people like wearing this. So that's pretty much just eh. But I mean, if you guys like it, then that's pretty much fine. I'm just saying that my own opinion, because it's literally the same hat, by the way. It literally is. The robber stubble and the fisherman, literally the same hat, which is like kind of ridiculous. So fisherman, I'll give this one about like a 6 or a 7. I think it'd basically be a 6 out of 10. Probably be like the lowest one right here. So 6 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is the Firefighter's hat. Now, I want to say this. My dream actually was to become a firefighter, really. I really want to become a firefighter. Lately over years, I wanted to. I don't know why. Maybe because when I watched like I can't believe I'm actually saying this. While watching Paw Patrol from Marshall, like I always want to be like Marshall for some reason. Like as when Paw Patrol when it started somewhere like 2013 when the show going on, and that show's still going on by the way. Really is. Like it is crazy, and they already have a movie coming up. But anyways, it pretty much I want to be like Marshall, so I want to be like an actual firefighter. But instead of me being a firefighter, actually, which my dream I wanted to be, I wanted to be a cleaner because most of all, I clean most of the stuff around my house since like beginning of years, and I really want to do that. Like I clean like my whole room, yes, lay my whole room, uh, my bathroom, the living room, the second room, the kitchen, basically everywhere, and that's what I like pretty much doing. So it's kind of hard for me to like chase a dream that I really want it to be, to now chasing a dream that I really like doing since now for the past like few years. So that's very interesting. But the firefighter hat is pretty much cool. Really love it. I really love the firefighter hats what they did. Once I seen firefighter wear like a red hat than a white hat for some reason. So I don't know why they didn't put it red for some reason. But I mean, I guess firefighters can also wear any type of like different color hat. So there's nothing really a problem with that. But the firefighter hat, I'll get this one about Lee a 10 out of 10. It's Lee a 10 out of 10. Lee, a cool firefighter, a dream I've been talking about just now. Love it. So 10 out of 10 it is. Alright, next one is the festive hat, or I like to call it like the Christmas hat. Pretty much a very interesting one, by the way. I don't know how you can really get this hat, if I remember. I think you probably had to get it in Winter Wonderland, or they probably just give it to you pretty much, just like you're processing the game. Because, like I said before, I have never wear this much hats ever in this game. Like by someone who's been playing this game since literally around 2018, about, after a year later of 2017, which you can't believe now is 9 to 8 years, I pretty much never wear any hats like this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the festive hat. This is really fits a Christmas vibe, even though we're about to be in summer very soon enough. But still, this is like one of the most like very beautiful hats I ever seen. Like it gives festive vibes. It gives mostly like kind of like you're ready for getting ready for Christmas. Even though we're just in like let's see, about long months away before that till like the end of the year. So yeah, but still, this is a cool hat, and there's nothing really wrong about it. It's just a regular Christmas hat. So festive hat, I'll give this one mostly about probably about a 9. It's like a 9 out of 10 because it's late Christmas. I mean, I would give it about a 10 out of 10, but it's really a 9 out of 10. It's like really a really good hat for wearing something like Christmas. So 9 out of 10 it is. And the last one we have for today is the Farmer Beer one. One of those very interesting hats for this row as well, because it gives off most of like the Cowboys hat, by the way, which is pretty much cool. But some reason I don't think I've ever seen. Well, I think farmers might have wear hats like this. I think they do. But I don't really see a farmer wear a hat like this like at all before. I mean, there could be like some farmers, but this one is pretty much, just like a maybe. Sorry. Most of all, starting on. Most of all, this hat is pretty much cool for a farmer. I kind of fit the vibe with the farmer vibe, but not with the outfit I'm wearing, by the way. If I'm wearing a farmer outfit, then this kind of fit the vibe a little bit from my character. But as my character, like to be, just like this, that's what I like it to be. But the farmer hat is pretty cool though, so I really do like it. So on the Farmer Beer one, I'll give this one by 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 it is. Alright, so let's see. So 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and 8 out of 10. Very, very interesting hats I have shown today, pretty much showing hats I got in LEGO Worlds. So over around next week, or should I say next month or next week, I'm showing the Explorer's hat, the Evil Robot hat, the Evil Knight hat, the Deep Sea Diver hat, the Cowboy hat, and the Construction Worker Safety Goggles. So I can't wait to show most of these hats around next week of next month of showing the hats I got in LEGO Worlds. And also, we're about 3 weeks left of this series. So when this series is over, by the way, this is literally the end. No more Lego World series after this, by the way. Literally, this is like my final one. So I just telling y'all for one more time, there will not be another Lego World series after this. Cause I don't know what's gonna be after with Tuesday. Cause I have no plans for what the Tuesday second video about to be. So I have no idea. But it's gonna probably be something very soon enough later this year. But well, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and off right here. If you guys enjoyed the show, I know what to do. So I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon in the next video. Bye.